But I see it in your eyes. Something isn't right. Tell me again what I'm missing. 'Cause you're fading out. We've been here before. Tell me again, just tell me again, and I'll make it right. Don't go through that door. Tell me again, just tell me again, and I'll make it right.
All right, folks, I apologize for the technical delays here. It looks like our internet is being bogged down for some unknown reason. We're trying to figure that out. Tylenol is better than Bufferin. That's a proven fact. Thank you for pointing it out, Dante. But let's get started with the game here. If you have questions or any difficulties, again, use the chat. It's on the right or the bottom of the screen. And at the end of the round, we do a recap of all the questions. So if you missed something early, don't worry, you'll be able to see it again. All right, let's do it. Round one, question number one. OPI, ESSIE, and Sally Hansen all specialize in what kind of cosmetic? It's question number one. Make sure you are on the round one form on quiznight.live. All right, let's do question number two. Question two, peridot, Leo, and poppies are all most closely associated with which month? That's question number two. Sorry, guys. We just realized that we were also accepting vaccine appointments on our website here, and we've temporarily cut that off so we can just do trivia. Question number three. In a famous PSA about drugs, a metaphor is made comparing your brain to what food item? That's question number three of round number one. All right, question number four. There are three species of bears that are native to North America: black, brown, and what third species?
Turn that bye into hello. I know how to love you now. No matter what I do, I can't let go. I don't know how to forget you. I can't forget you. You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind. Thought you'd be gone by tomorrow, but you're still there tomorrow.
All right, question number five. On the show The Brady Bunch, which of the brothers was oldest? And we're talking about the characters, because they weren't brothers in real life. They're just actors.
Don't deny that I could use some company. All my friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an empty left in my bed. I don't know about you, but put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you were in, then you.
You guys get to get a real look behind the curtain here tonight, see what's going on. Let's do question number six. The number 1 trillion would be written out as a 1 followed by how many zeros before reaching a decimal? Just give us the number. If you put a bunch of zeros in there, we're not going to count them, except we'll mark it wrong. All right, question number 7. In what province is Canada's capital city located? It's question 7, round number 1.
I just want your time. I just want your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Oh, spend a little time. I need your time. Spend a little time, yeah.
8. What company makes pianos, jet skis, and golf clubs? A company that can't decide what they want to do, or just decides they can do anything they want.
I just want your time. I just want your time.
All right, it looks like we got our first Blue Board donation coming in. By the way, if you missed my spiel about Blue Boards, this operation runs on donations. So if you're enjoying this kind of thing and you're like, hey, maybe these guys could use faster internet, I'm not promising that's what the dollars are going to go for. But if you want to help us out and keep this thing going here, you can donate via Venmo, PayPal, or credit card by going to the Donate tab on QuizNight.live. If you use Venmo, and that information is right on screen, and you beat the leader in the Blue Board down here, we'll put your message up if you've got a message. So just be aware of that. The leaderboard resets at the end of each round. Let's do question number 9. Little Rodentia, the Nocturnal District, and Mammal Mountain are areas in what fictional city?
All you know is superficial. Some of it stays, some of it goes. Like a trend, you are a symbol of something no one ever will understand. I wish you could see yourself just like I do. Maybe you would know by
And let's do our last question of round number 1. Question number 10. Retinol is a form of what letter vitamin? That's question 10 of round number 1. We are going to repeat all those questions for you in a visual format in just a moment.
just like I do. Maybe you would know by now. I really like you. I'm not missing you. I'm not full of myself, just like you. I'd rather break my own thread. I can be honest.
All right, those were our questions 10 for round number 1. If you joined us late, or if you were not sure what one of the questions was before we moved on, we're going to repeat them for you. We're going to have them scrolling on the screen in front of you. If you need to see them again, you'll have 2.5 minutes from that time to have your scribe click submit on the answer form on quiznight.live. Mike, scroll those beautiful questions. You guys have 1 minute to get your answers in. Less than a minute now.
Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. I don't care if you think I'm stuck up. I don't care cause you can't call my bluff. I don't clown. I don't care cause you can't pin me down. You can't pin me down.
30 seconds to get your answers in. Ten seconds to get your answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our gong is back. All right, guys, your answer should be submitted. You're going to have a few minutes of break here. If you're enjoying this, if you're like, hey, they got off to a rough start because technology is what it is, but they seem to have picked it up, and I'm going to help them out. We appreciate that. All those donations go directly to us so that we can continue to survive and continue to offer this service to everyone who is cooped up during this week 45 of the pandemic. If you want to get your name or any message up on the blue board down here in the lower right-hand corner, or left-hand corner rather, it's my right hand, your left corner. Send us a Venmo with some kind of message in quotes. Make sure you put the quotes in there so we know you want it up, and we'll get it up on the blue board for you. We're going to take a couple minutes here to score these, and we'll be right back.
I just wanna pretend that you're mine for the last time. Is that alright? Just tell me your life, you have to. I just wanna pretend. All I need is you. All I need is you.
We are back with your answers to round number 1. Question number 1, OPI, ESSIE, and Sally Hansen all specialize in what kind of cosmetic? The correct answer is nail polish, and that was our easiest question of the round. That's the way you should start it out. 98.8% of teams got that one correct. Question number 2, peridot, Leo, and poppies are all most closely associated with which month? The correct answer is August. It's the birth stone, one of the zodiac signs, and I presume the flower. Yep, the birth flower, the flower of the month. Gladiolas too. Anyhow, August was the answer. Question number 3, in a famous PSA about drugs, a metaphor is made comparing your brain to what food item? The correct answer is an egg. 95% of teams knew that. Question number 4. There are 3 species of bears that are native to North America. They are black, brown, and what third species? This was our hardest question of the round. Only 54% of teams got polar bear. Polar bear was the correct answer. A lot of you guys thought grizzly bear. Grizzly is a subspecies of brown bear. I think that's probably why it was tricky. Question number 5 on the show The Brady Bunch. Which of the brothers was the oldest? The correct answer is Greg. Old Greg. Question number 7. The number 1 trillion would be written as a 1 followed by how many zeros before reaching a decimal? The correct answer is 12. 12 zeros. Question number 7. In what province is Canada's capital city located? The correct answer is Ontario, our neighbors to the north. Question number 8. What company makes pianos, jet skis, and golf clubs? The correct answer is Yamaha. That was not our easiest question, but 93% of teams did get that correct. Question number 9. Little Rodentia, the Nocturnal District, and Mammal Mountain are all areas in what fictional city? If you said Zootopia, we gave you full credit. 68% of teams got that right. That was our second hardest question of the round. And question number 10, retinol is a form of what letter vitamin? The correct answer is vitamin A. 72% of teams got that right. If you want to see the answers, they're right below me here. That was round 1. The scores are posted. If you go to quiznight.live and click on the scores tab, you can see how your team did and how all the other teams did with their scores. We're going to dive into round number 2, though, so make sure that your team scribe is on quiznight.live and click the round 2 tab. Here we go. Question number 1. Fill in the blank. The fluids of the human body were once categorized as blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, and were collectively known as the 4 blank. Fill in the blank there. Question number 1. Make sure you're on the round 2 tab. All right. Give you some time to think about that through the rest of the round, but let's move on to question number 2. What is the name of the iconic European mountain peak pictured here? Oh. Pictured here. Yes, when the gong strikes, stop talking. All right, let's move on to question number 3. Spoiler alert, Kristin Shepard was revealed to be the murderer of what soap opera character in the 1980s? There should be the letter or the word B in there somewhere. That was my fault. Are you guys getting all your Doge coins? Collecting those up? Getting millions of them? Question number 4. The most populous city in West Virginia has the same name as the most populous city of what other state? Ooh, several levels of knowledge or several things you need to know here. Question number 5. Maid Marian is often portrayed as a love interest of what classic folk hero? Question 5.
You don't mean nothing to me. E-boys like you every dinner. I don't believe what you preach. You're just a rookie beginner. Hang out with boys in the streets. Like that will make you a winner. I don't believe what I see. Why you wearing gold? You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but I was unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you.
All right, moving on to question number 6. Though the total numbers a roulette board contains depend on where you are playing, the highest number that it can hit is always what?
Money, wave it like it's a tissue. Baby, this is your issue. I'm not falling for bullshit. If you like me, then say it. You don't get that I see through this facade that surrounds you. Growing up takes time, so don't you waste mine. You and me ain't right. I'm wearing gold. You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but I was unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Telling me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware. I'm over you, over you.
I feel like we're living in the weirdest times in my life. I don't feel like life has ever been weirder than it is this week.
Really? Even in the early days when nothing made sense?
Things are making less sense. All right, question number 7. The Post-Impressionism movement in art started in what country? Make sure you're on round 2.
Walk around like everything belongs to you. Telling me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware.
Really torn here. I'm being told that we need to slow down and speed up. That means we're making no one happy, and we're not going to change.
No, it's like a car when you're turning. One wheel's going slower, the other's
One
going
person's
fast.
like, turn, and the other person's like, turn the other way, and you're like, I'm going to go straight, and then no one's happy. Just want to let you know, you might have noticed that the music is a little unfamiliar to you tonight, and that is because this is royalty-free music. That way, our broadcasts can count all the hours of watching so that we can finally embed this. But also it means that the video from tonight, the game from tonight, will be postable, and you can check it out at a later date. Hopefully you don't play it at a later date when another game is going on. Question number 8. Fiesta-ware products made in the mid-20th century were notable for which reason? It was radioactive, it was mostly gold, it was only made for U.S. presidents, or it was virtually indestructible. Question number 8.
To be someone else, I would, and like all of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass out into loneliness. Peace.
I cannot wait to go to soccer camp where I'm told I'll have the weirdest time of my life. Haven't been to soccer camp. So I guess when I go, it will be very weird.
It would be very weird at this point.
Question number 9. Margaret Bubble Bottom is the maiden name of the mother of what cartoon character? We're looking for the cartoon character, not the full name of the mother.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
All right, let's do question number 10, last question of this round. Shakespeare's plays are commonly grouped into 3 genres, or as Alex Trebek would call them, genres. Comedies, tragedies, and what third category? Genre.
Bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard. I don't wanna die, knowing that you're not beside me. Love of mine, love me for a while. Love of mine.
All right, yes, I second Dale's motion. If any of you guys are influential Redditors, see if you can get the entire Wall Street Bet subreddit to just play trivia with us.
Yeah, we gotta raise the bar.
Guys, just throw your money at these guys and hold. All right, those were your questions 10 for round number 2. Again, make sure that your team scribe is on the round 2 tab. We're going to scroll those questions for you, and you'll have 2.5 minutes to get your answers submitted. You got 1 minute to get your answers in. Less than a minute now. Thirty seconds to get your answers in. Ten seconds to get your answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, round 2 is done on your end. It's time for a little break for us to score and for you to refill your drinks, use the bathroom, do whatever you've got to do. If you don't have anything to do, you can just watch this little slideshow that we've got here telling you about our venues out in the wild that we're finally able to participate in again. If you want to help us out with some donations, that's what keeps Friday nights busy for us and busy for you. Do it for Bev. It's the only thing in her week that makes her happy. So if you send us a donation via Venmo, again, it'll go on this blue board over here on the lower left-hand corner of your screen is when you beat the leader. But anyhow, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Enjoy. And we're back with your round 2 answers. Question number 1 was fill in the blank. The fluids of the human body were once categorized as blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, and were collectively known as the 4 blank. I just wanted to use blood, phlegm, and bile in one question. The correct answer is humors.
Yeah, we are in
Humors.
the weirdest times. So
Weirdest
not?
times, yeah. Let's go to soccer camp. Question number 2, what is the name of the iconic European mountain peak that was pictured there? That is Matterhorn. Matterhorn, very unusual shape to its peak, or at least severe. Question number 3. Yeah. Okay, so 80% of teams got Matterhorn. Spoiler alert, Kristin Shepard was revealed to be the murderer of what soap opera character in the 80s? If we asked this question in 1980, it would have been 100% of teams getting it right, but since it's 2021, only 67% of teams remembered it was J.R. Ewing from the soap opera Dallas. That was a little before my time. Question number 4. The most populous city in West Virginia has the same name as the most populous city in what other state? The city was Charleston, but we weren't looking for the city. We were looking for the other state, which is South Carolina. South Carolina was the answer. That was tied for our most difficult question this round, with only 55% of teams getting it correct.
But it was in the lead for the most misunderstood question.
Yes, it was definitely the most misunderstood question. You gotta read those questions carefully. Squint your eyes if you need to focus. Question number 5. Maid Marian is often portrayed as a love interest of what classic folk hero? The correct answer is Robin Hood, and that was our easiest question of the round. 98.8% of teams got that right. Probably because of the app. Everyone's like Googling Robin Hood and then everything possible to know about it.
They just go off on
Like, now I learned all about Friar Tuck and Little John and the Merry Men and Sherwood Forest. Question number 6. Though the total numbers a roulette board contains depend on where you are playing, the highest number that can be hit is always what? The correct answer is 36. 36 is the highest, and how many people got that right? 63% of teams. Oh, a reverse. Question number 7. The Post-Impressionism movement in art started in what country? The correct answer is France. France, 71% of teams knew that.
Someone is saying that JR did not die.
All right. Question number 8. Fiesta-ware products made in the mid-20th century were notable for which reason? A, it was radioactive. B, it was mostly gold. C, it was only made for U.S. presidents. D, it was virtually indestructible. The correct answer is A, it was radioactive. Question number... Oh, what was that? How did we do on that? 61% of teams got it. Question number 9. Margaret Bubble Bottom is the maiden name of the mother of what cartoon character? She is SpongeBob SquarePants' mother, and that was 89% of teams got that correct. And question number 10, Shakespeare's plays are commonly grouped into 3 genres. Comedies, tragedies, and what third category? This was tied for our most difficult question with 55% of teams getting it correct. The correct answer is histories. Histories. All right, all of the answers are up there for you to see. We're going to jump into round number 3. I forgot to reiterate that we do give out prizes every week. We've got a $25 gift card to a venue of your choice, as long as you choose one of the venues we do trivia at. To enter into that, it is free. Go to the raffle tab on quiznight.live. Everyone can do this individually. It is not something that's going to cost you anything. Good time to do it in between breaks. We'll pull it right before the final question. All right, focus again. Get your people back. Oh, if you need a gong to get them back here, let's do a number 3.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a nice tone. All right, let's jump in. Round 3, question number 1. The structure pictured here is designed in which of the following styles? Italianate, Federalist, Neoclassical, and Gothic. It's just one of them. It'd be awesome if it was all of them. It'd be awesome.
can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better.
All right, let's do question number 2. If we define the beginning of the 21st century as January 1st of the year 2000, and I say that because some people define it as beginning in 2001, but we're going to define it this way. Has the U.S. had more days with a Republican president or a Democratic president in this century? That's question number 2.
To a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us when we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way. This is the hard
All right, let's do question number 3. What U.S. state claims to be Big Sky Country? Oh, yeah. Which one lays a claim to the biggest sky? Our sky's bigger than yours.
Going out of ourselves, can we feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real. Cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, nah, trip. Oh, I flick the switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real. Cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish. But I feel so young, just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to.
All right. You've gone through your state nicknames in your heads. You've had your arguments, and it's time for another question. Number 4. What term, often associated with tomatoes, is used to describe varieties that have not been scientifically bred and are often the result of open-air pollination?
So take me on a trip. Oh, I flick the switch, kill the lights. I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish. But I feel so young, just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. I feel so young, I know we're acting stupid, maybe just a little bit foolish. Just go a little crazy and lose it. It's the only way we know how to do it.
Multiple studies. Question number 5. The name of what Hilton brand of hotels is just 3 letters long and claims to be vibrant, affordable, and young at heart?
My focus been drifting away from you. Just wasn't our time, our time. You can say
Ooh, we're at the 9 o'clock hour, and we're at question number 6 of round number 3. How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb was part of the title of a classic film best known by just the name of what title character? Question 6.
Just tell me how I can make things right. Things right. You can say what you want, but I know you hurt at night. But I tried and I tried and I tried to hold you tight. So I'm here tonight, and I'm giving us one last chance, 'cause I don't wanna lose what we had. I'm not feeling right, and I'm tired of this loneliness. Let me prove it, 'cause I swear I will.
Question number 7. Question 7 coming at you. What furry animal is the costumed mascot for the Kansas City Chiefs supposed to be?
Another broken blade, another called up.
Let's do question number 8. When talking about flow rate, what does CFS stand for? Make sure you're on the round 3 tab.
Opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sing. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting by the fire.
Oh, let's do that question number 9. I'm feeling it. To become a New York State Police trooper, all candidates must pass a physical ability test, which includes feats of running, push-ups, and what other specific form of exercise?
I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sing. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. Still feels right. Still feels right.
All right, last question of round number 3. Matthew and Mary getting married is a significant plot element in at least the first 2 seasons of what TV show? That was question 10 of round 3. We'll go over those all again for you before you have to submit them. Okay, those were your questions 10 of round number 3. We're going to give you 2.5 minutes and scroll all of those questions for you. And then make sure you hit submit before the gong goes off.
Party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up, we don't stop, no. I see you looking at me, but you don't stand a chance, you see. You don't know how to act, I'm looking for class, can you please take a step back? I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop. I'm not looking for love, I'm looking for fun. Just because I have on skin tight jeans doesn't mean I need a man to save me. I do it all for fun, looking hot in my 501s. But you know I tease, I'm not here to please, but you're way too dumb to see. Hey stupid, you think I want you just because I am a woman. Hey stupid, I don't want you, I don't want you. Hey stupid, I do it all for fun, looking hot in my 501s. But you know I tease, I'm not here to please, but you're way too dumb to see. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe.
1 minute to get your answers in, less than a minute.
My vibe. Hey stupid, you think I want you just because I am a woman. Hey stupid, I don't want you, but you're way too dumb to see. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe.
30 seconds to get your answers in.
I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, then you don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight, I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now.
Less than 10 seconds to get your answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the gong has been struck. Your answer should be in. We're going to take our second to last break of the night. If your team is, or I should say if you individually have not signed up for the raffle and you live locally, because if you don't, you know, what are you going to do with a gift card to a Syracuse locale? You can sign up for the raffle. It's free. Just put your name and email address on the raffle tab on quiznight.live. We're going to pull that right before we do the final answer. And if you're enjoying this, you want doing it, you can let us know with a donation. Hit the donation tab on quiznight.live, or that information is right over here. We accept Venmo, PayPal, and credit cards. And if you do Venmo and you beat the leader, right now it looks like the leader is at $15. If you can beat that, your message will be put up on the blue board. So we'll take a quick break and score these and be right back.
There's a war in me tonight. I try to stop it by escaping it. This game has lost its fun. Let me out, take me down. Hey, dead to escape. All out in another space. So I'll stay. Oh, here we go. It's so rough. I don't really know what's wrong, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's so rough. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm a homeless soul. I don't wanna fight back down, 'cause I already touched the ground. So please hear me. Oh, here we go.
All right, let's do those answers on round number 3. Looks like Dale's doing some creative license on the blue board there.
I'm answering questions.
Oh. Question number 1 was, the structure pictured here, or maybe there, is designed in which of the following styles? Italianate, Federalist, Neoclassical, or Gothic? This was our hardest question of the round, with 43% of people knowing that it was Italianate. I did not know that, but I learned something today. That's what happens. Question number 2. If we define the beginning of the 21st century as January 1st, 2000, has the U.S. had more days with a Republican president or a Democratic president in this century? The key part here is had more days. So it wasn't how many presidents, it was how many days were they in office, and the correct answer is Republican. We had 3 full terms of Republicans, and we have only had 2 plus a few weeks of Democrats so far. So 93% of teams knew that. Question number 3. What U.S. state claims to be big sky country? 100% of teams got this right. Our easiest question of the round and the night, Montana was the correct answer. Question number 4. What term, often associated with tomatoes, is used to describe varieties that have not been scientifically bred and are often the result of open-air pollination? The correct answer is heirloom. Heirloom tomatoes, if you wondered what that was all about. Question number 5, by the way, 79% of teams knew that. Question 5, the name of what Hilton brand of hotels is just 3 letters long and claims to be vibrant, affordable, and young at heart? The correct answer is True, T-R-U, like the courtroom TV show. 67% of teams got that. Question number 6, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb was part of the title of what classic film best known by just the name of what title character? The correct answer is Dr. Strangelove. A lot of you guys came up with the doctor part, but you needed to have the Strangelove. 79% of teams did. Good job for you. Question number 7, what furry animal is the costumed mascot of the Kansas City Chiefs supposed to be? The correct answer is a wolf. He's called KC Wolf. Now, they also have a real-life horse, but he's not really he or she. Question number 8, when talking about flow rate, what does CFS stand for? The correct answer is cubic feet per second. Question number 9, to become a New York State police trooper, all candidates must pass a physical ability test, which includes feats of running, push-ups, and what other specific form of exercise? The correct answer is sit-ups. Sit-ups, only 58% of teams knew that one. And question number 10, Matthew and Mary getting married is a significant plot element in at least the first 2 seasons of what TV series? The correct answer is Downton Abbey. And this was almost the hardest question of the round, with only 50% of teams getting it correct. Your scores are posted on the Scores tab of quiznight.live. You want to take a look and see how you're doing. Every team can wager up to 200 points on one final question. We'll give you the category for that, and you can submit your wagers. Make sure you're doing it in the Wager tab. Make it very sure that you're in the Wager tab when you submit that. The category is language. Submit your wagers. It's like Walmart Ariana Grande. So you guys, I've mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, but the music tonight is all royalty free, and we're not doing that to be cheap. We're doing that because this way the video will not be taken down by YouTube immediately, and you can go back and watch it later. So if there was someone that you couldn't play with tonight and they wanted to see what it was all about, you can just point them to this video. We'll be able to post it. All right, here is the final question of the night. It is timed. You'll have 90 seconds after I read it to submit your answers. Make sure that your scribe is on the final question tab and not any other tab. Again, last call to get your name in for the raffle, quiznight.live/raffle. We'll do that right before the final answer. Here is your question. What is the name of the diacritic mark that appears above the letters shown here? And they're up there. You've got 90 seconds to get your answers in. Well, they all have it, you know. You guys got 1 minute to get your answers in, less than a minute. $30 seconds to get your answer submitted. $10 seconds to submit your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, your answers should be submitted. We're going to take a real quick break here to grade those. We're going to pull one winner for the raffle. You better get your submissions in if you haven't done so already. And we'll announce the winner or winners of the evening.
You think we're okay, baby, you're dreaming. You brought this on us and you don't know how deep it cuts. No, you don't know how much it hurts. You can't hold on. It's slipping through your hands and I won't try to understand. It's all gone under your command.
All right, we are back with the answers. I just had to confirm our raffle winner here. Before we get to that answer, let's announce the raffle winner. It is Roseanne Bennett. Congratulations, Roseanne. We're going to send you an email right after this game and get you that gift card. But here's the final question. What is the name of the diacritic mark that appears above the letters shown there? The correct answer is a circumflex. You guys had some amazing answers. I wish I could pronounce all of them for you. We don't have the time, and I don't think I have the ability. But 42% of teams did get that correct. And your scores are posted, and we have a tie for first place. 2 teams with 800 points each. Always IPA and Petty Fest, Schmetty Fest. We thank you guys for playing. We hope you had a good time. As you noticed in the breaks there, we do have some real-life, in-person trivia nights going on around. If you want to check out our website, SyracuseTriviaNight.com, for a full listing of them. Hopefully you can get out there if you're still feeling it's not safe for you or you're just not comfortable. We'll be doing this every Friday night, 8 p.m. Make sure your friends are invited, and have a great weekend, everyone.
Special edition next week.
Special edition?
Yeah.
What's a special edition?
Well, they'll find out.
We're having a special edition next week. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing. Oh, yeah, and one last call, I guess. If you enjoyed this, we are still accepting donations, Venmo, PayPal, and credit card. Have a great weekend.